Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. I'm Stacy and today we are going to be doing Inktober day 12. The prompt word was slippery. Had a really hard time choosing something to do for this one. Had a bunch of ideas, like gross ideas. I didn't want to go too gross, so this is all the inks that were out for the last video. I'm going to go ahead and use what I can. We have out our Posca pen and an array of... I'm going to set this guy aside. He's our final little drawing. An array of my favorite Castel artist Pitt pens. Some of them are brush pens, some of them are fine liners. We have dark sepia 175 in the brush. Let's see, walnut brown 177 in a brush. Orange, I think this was, orange glaze, sorry. 113 in a fine liner. I think these came in an art box. I'm not sure. The orange ones. Sanguine number 188 in a brush pen. And I don't know if I'm going to need these, but I grabbed out my May Green number 170 in a fine liner and my independent a little slip of the tongue. Indanthrone blue. It's a blue. 247 is the number in a fine liner as well. I'm going to set these aside because we're going to start off with the background. The thought pattern behind this little endeavor is to, sorry, I cleaned my little droppers, so I need to move those out of the water that we're about to use. And I'm going to get a larger brush. Let's get this guy. Oh, he's got a little fuzzy on him. That's unfortunate. Just to put down water and the background colors. Oh, I got a little spritz on there. This is my Princeton Neptune number 18 round. You're not supposed to use your watercolor brushes for your inks, but this is watercolor ink, so I'm gonna braid it. And here we go. I'm gonna spritz, and then I'm gonna go ahead and let's turn this guy on and tilt. Ooh, almost dropped him. Tilt him down this way. Come on. That noise is him tilting. Tilt, tilt, tilt. Okay. I don't know if that's better or worse. We're going to go for it. I'm going to spritz. See the paper bow? That's why I spritz the back. To kind of get it to lay flat again. Like that. And then go in here. And I want to use this leftover orange because there's a pumpkin there. There's this guy. Like that. There's all the schmutz over here sitting on the table. And then I'm going to softly go in and throw in this weird green background that I have from the last video, and throw it in there. Kind of push this pumpkin back a bit. There. Because I just really didn't want to waste all this good ink. There. There. Let's pull out this. Ooh, that's a terrible sound. Pull out the spoon. Like that. Get rid of that bleed-in. That bleed-in's fine. Pull that out. Kind of wanted a little more. Maybe we'll. I wanted the suggestion of a pumpkin back here, not a full-on like, bam, pumpkin. All right, and then I'm gonna pull that out. There. Still waiting in. Being rude. There we go. Maybe that's a good idea. Just kind of soften that a bit. A little texture. There. There. Clean the brush a bit. And a little dry. Oh, oops. Not mean to do that. Let's get a clean paper towel. Just clean up the paper towel just a skosh. Pull that out. I might change that later. It's aggravating me because it's bleeding back in. I want this to be a bit orange, but maybe not quite as dark as it's coming across. You know what, we'll go in with a little bit of yellow on top of that orange to make it glow. That's a good idea. Pull out our spoon again. And kind of liking the textures on the pumpkin now. That's cool. And if any of you have ever like pumpkin carved for the holiday to make, you know, scary faces on your pumpkin, you know, the inside of, or made pumpkin seeds or used pumpkin for pies or whatever, fresh pumpkins, you know, the inside of a pumpkin is super slippery. All those seeds and all the little hairs that are in there are super slippery. Oh, I'm digging the texture we're getting on this. That's awesome. That is purely a mistake on my part, but I'm digging it. Happy accidents, guys. Happy accidents. Cool. And then here's the rest of this. I'm kind of getting over here. Our seed situation. Why not? Little weird sparkles. I kind of actually like that. Alright. Go in there with that. Why not? Put that around, give it some interest. Hopefully that won't bleed too much. Maybe I'll let that dry because I really like that interest, but I really do like the little bit of metallic in there as well. Right there. Okay. And also, 2 and hot 4, I'll go in with a smaller brush. I have my number 8 round Creative Mark Mimic. I'm going to grab some of this super dark green and throw a shadowy bit in the interior of our pumpkin here. Sorry about the road noise. It's another nice day and taking advantage of all the nice days that I can, because soon winter will be here. Yes, Game of Thrones is now in my head. Actually, I'm started rewatching Game of Thrones on HBO Max. I went ahead and signed up for HBO Max. Might be a mistake, but I did it anyways. Because my DC Comics subscription, DC's, I don't know, my boyfriend said that they're not going to be carrying a lot of the shows, that a lot of the shows that I want to watch, continue to watch, and new shows coming out are kind of going to be managed and available only on HBO Max. And I just got that on my spoon. See, that's what happens when you're talking. I'm not concentrating. Pull a little bit of that out. Maybe not quite so dark. Okay. At any rate, I got HBO Max, so yeah, last night I started rewatching Game of Thrones. How's that looking? Not too bad. I might have to put a little dark, like carbon black on this to throw it back there, way back in the background. Because it is a darker hole. It's at the interior of the pumpkin, obviously. Come on, get clean. Got things to do. Not digging this over here. Maybe the pumpkin got a little damaged. As they do. Okay. I think we're going to go ahead and let this dry and come back to it in a little bit, because if I mess with it before it dries completely, it's going to mess up the textures that I have going on, and I really don't want to mess up the textures. So yeah, I'm going to stop the video. Well, I'm going to pause, and we'll be back in a second for you guys. Just a little hot second. Okay guys, I went ahead and got the heat tool out and went ahead and dried this. Right here, this black thing that you're seeing is my rest for my computer keyboard. There's a little metal rail at the bottom of my table that I keep resting my arm against, and I discovered that is part of what's making crazy noises in the video from my table. And let's shift that out of the way with my clip. We're going to zoom in and we're going to work on the pumpkin. This is all dry now. I've got the heat tool out. I'm going to zoom in on the pumpkin a little bit, not too much. Maybe right about there. How's that? This. And we're going to work on him and this pile of seeds and call this done, because I'm really liking all the textures that we got from spritzing, and I like the watermarks, the blooms on the Bristol paper. So I really enjoy that. I'm going to get in here with, we're going to try the orange pen and see if I like how it looks. I'm a little nervous. I went ahead and, in the interest of saving time, I went ahead and put out a little bit of the yellow. It's this guy, the Aqua ink that came in the art box, the watercolor ink. In does it just yellow? Yeah, sunshine yellow. Just in the interest of saving some time. I'm not gonna do a lot with this orange. Well, I do not have orange brush pen. That's unfortunate. It won't come in handy right now. Because I don't want to like obliterate all the cool textures, but I do want to darken this edge over here. Maybe I should just go in with the brush. This is going to take a lot longer than I want it to. I'll put some orange out too. I'm just going there with the brush, I think. I just cleaned this. I'll put it on the other side of the yellow. Why not? And turn the bowl, because my table's slanted this way, so I'm going to turn the bowl so that it doesn't all mix together. I'll set that over there. I'm trying to remember to set things down gently. Gently, because my table is super loud. And I just go ahead and squeeze these into some water and just squeeze, squeeze, squeeze until they rinse themselves out. Otherwise, you got to get in there with a little, take the stopper off and get in there with a little, and there goes the FedEx truck. Sorry, that's a little loud. Sorry. Well, the sunshine is glowing in right now, so I'm going to take advantage of that as well and get in here and throw this yellow color on like the interior cut of the pumpkin, because it is a little yellow orange on the inside before the orange completely takes over my yellow in the bowl, with me swooshing around in it. Yeah, I'm really digging the texture that we got. And the reason for keeping this one kind of loose and free and not getting super carried away is time. The time I'm taking on these Inktober drawings is crazy. I've been taking like, granted I am doing two drawings, but the last video, the bat one, was 2 hours and 10 minutes of footage that I time-lapsed down to like 35 minutes, but still. Okay, and I'm kind of digging that little dark ridge. We're going to make that a little more prominent. That little, because where you cut a pumpkin, there is a little bit of a deeper little ridge line where the wound is placed on the poor pumpkin. I'm stabbing it with a knife. Alright, and then maybe like that. How's that? Oh, that looks pretty cool. Huh. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Now we're going to go around the outside edge with our yellow-orangey mixture. And just see if we can't make him pop from the background a bit. Okay. Down a little more of the yellow side. I am enjoying that color. Is that obliterating or is it doing... Oh, that's not bad. Okay. I also don't want to obliterate all that cool texture either, so gently glazing over the top. Okay. Drop that in. Get some swoop lines going on. And I don't mind those dark blue splatters from the background because, I mean, pumpkins are not perfect, right? They got textures and bumps and wounds and marks all over on them. How are we doing? So far so good, okay. Let's get in here and let that spoon a little depth. Like so. And maybe go in with just the teensiest touch. Oh, I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe not that. Maybe the bronze. Maybe not that much. Maybe water it down kind of a lot. And get some indicators of the shadows. The shadows of the pumpkin soul. Things got deep. Like that. A little bit of... Is that effective? Yeah, it's not bad. Okay. Like that. Oh, see, I got the teensy brush out, and I'm getting wrapped up in details already. How's that look? Well, that's kind of cool. Alright, we'll roll with it. Wound action going on. How's that? Oh, that looks cool. I'm digging it. I forgot about finishing up this. Oops. Now we got weird lines. Oh well. All part of the character of the pumpkin, right? Yeah. I did think when I got this orange in the art box that, hey, that's a pretty good pumpkin orange. Thinking back, I don't know if I actually said that in the unboxing, but I did think it. And it turns out I was right. Okay. Yeah, he's really bright orange right now. Okay, let's blot of it. Let's blot. Get some. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I'll let that dry. Got carried away, you guys. Got super carried away. Maybe just a little bit of blotting. Just to make sure there's no like heavy spots of water. How's he looking? Crazy. That's how he's looking. Alright. Let's go in with a little bit of bronze orange. I'm gonna mix the bronze with the orange. Let's see what we get here. You guys might want to see what's happening here. Oh, focus. There we go. Come on, you can do it. A little closer. Mix that. It kind of gives us a little darker, like, swirly. Yeah, shadow color, sort of. Get in and kind of Deepen it or brighten it? I don't know. Maybe we should put a little darkness in it. A little darkness. Blot and do over. I put a little bit of that green from the background in this to make it a little less orange and more brown. And kind of give our pumpkin a little bit of shape, hopefully. Alright, I'm taking way too long on this whole situation, I think. I don't think I want to mess with it too much more. Couldn't get in here with that pen, I think, to get those hairs looking right. And then alright. Once that orange dries, it won't look so red, I hope. It looks really red on the camera, but it doesn't look that red in real life. Maybe? I'm just gonna leave it alone. We'll leave it alone. Just cause. Alright, get this stringy, crazy guts situation over here worked out. Okay. We need more yellow. Let's put that in there for now. Probably not done with it. Smack some yellow. Kind of looks super gross. Which I guess was the effect we were going for, right? Kind of gross. Yeah. That's kind of weirded me out. I'm not digging it. Alright. Okay, so what else do I want to do to this? I would like to go in, I think, on the spoon. I want to heat tool this and dry it real quick, you guys. Hold on. Okay, so we're dry. Sorry, that was in my mouth. We're dry. I'm going to go in with the walnut brush pen and kind of try to pull out. Ooh, that's really dark. Do I want to use this? Why not? Why not? We're going to gently, lightly come in here and get the spoon in. Sorry, if you heard that, I'm a little stuffy. I'm not sure why. There's like no reason really for me to be. Soften that a bit. It is a wooden spoon, so I am trying to get that. Let's go in and do a broken line right there. Is that effective? Kind of. Maybe just go in and really get in there. Be bold, right? I forgot that over the top of the metallic ink, these markers don't really dry to their true color. Maybe it's a dark wooden spoon. There are dark wooden spoons out there, right? Get over this with nice. Ooh, that's a terrible sound. Nice dark line, especially right here, because there's a bit of shadowing happening right there on our spoon. That's not terrible. It's not fabulous, but it's not terrible. Maybe go over the top of it with a little bit of sparkle. Why not? Kind of darken it. Oh, I forgot these aren't water friendly. Haha. That kind of works out. Alright, cool. Except I really don't want it bleeding like that in the background. Okay, let's be a bit more careful with that light choice right there. Gosh darn it. Okay. I'll leave well enough alone. I'm making it worse. Alright, that's enough of this pen. I'll set that sucker down. And I totally forgot these are not really friendly with water. Get some of those hairlines in. Kind of get in here and get some of these seeds delineated a bit. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that's as good as that's getting on the pumpkin. This is not my best piece by far. But I took a chance on the idea, right? And I gave it a whirl. Okay, let's close this sucker up. Let's grab a brush. Maybe it's this light that's throwing everything. Nope, That's not it. Maybe it's because it's direct. That's a little less terrible. I think I did my pumpkin more red than orange. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Alright, there's not really much to do. I'm afraid if I get in here and do too much more, it's just gonna be weird. That made everything gross. Okay, let's not do that. Alright, we're gonna stop. We're just gonna stop it. Because this is not turning out exactly the way I wanted, but I mean, it's kind of effective for a pumpkin guts situation. Alright, we're gonna set him aside. I'm not thrilled with him at all, but there it is. We're gonna work on this piece because it looks like more fun. Hopefully this one will turn out a little bit better. Let me get in here with our white Posca pen and just fill in my lines, because I actually really like this sketch. I think it turned out pretty cool. I'm not going to mess with it too much. I'm just going to see if I can't get it to do what I want it to do. Okay. Let's see. You guys can probably see this pretty crisply. The graphite shows up really nicely on the camera for these. I had in there? Okay. But it's kind of not showing up very well for me, which is totally fine. Oops, that's not the line I wanted to do right there. Let's do that and kind of... We'll just ignore that. Okay. That line there. That line there. That coming in right there. That. And like that. Oh yeah, that's effective, I think. I think. Okay, this guy. Oh, that sound is just terrible, sorry. Comes around like that. And I know, the inside is, the inside's slippery, you guys. Okay, leave that alone. So I'm gonna ruin it. There is that. Like that. Yeah, I like that, okay. And then we've got all the leaves and debris on the ground underneath. I'm not going to get too crazy with the details of the leaves on the ground underneath. I figure if a couple of them are effective, then you guys get the gist. Alright. There's all kinds of leafy debris on the ground. Yes. All around them. Okay, there's that. I'm going to set that down. Oops, that was loud, sorry. And grab our gold. I know some people wait for this gold. See what I'm going to do with it. I've had a couple personal comments from certain people. Okay. There. And there. There. Oh, I missed a line. Right there. There we go. That's better. Here. Okay. What else do we want to do? Let's go in and get some of the leaves in. That. Do we want to do too much more? I really don't want to ruin it. Does that ruin it? I can't tell. Okay. Yes. Okay, I'm kind of digging that. That looks awesome. I don't want to get too carried away with it though, so maybe I'll just do a little bit on this guy, just like here and there. Like that. How's that? Yeah, okay. I'm really digging this. Okay. Okay. I'm really digging this one. I think it turned out super cool. I'm not even going to mess with it anymore because I'll be unhappy with it. Yeah, alright. What do you guys think? I think it turned out super neato. Very graphic. Alright, cool. So, I'm going to zoom out. That's in every time, every single time. Alright, here's our pumpkin guts slippery situation. Yeah, not thrilled with this one, but I'm not completely unhappy with it. And then this guy I am super happy with. I think it turned out wicked cool. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you coming to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.